Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am back. I gotta fix this up a little bit. Hold on. Where the fuck do I put my face cam since it's like gonna take up every. Hold on. Move this back here. There we go. You can kind of see a little more, I think. Question mark. Um. I think putting my thing down here is okay, right? Anyway, I'm back, guys. It's been like a week since I streamed or posted anything on my YouTube channel, for that matter. Um, do I have a good reason why I haven't been streaming? Um, no, I don't. I just haven't. I haven't been streaming. I don't have a good excuse. It's just, I didn't feel like it. But we're back and we're gonna try something. We're back. We're doing some new stuff. That's a good place for your thing, yeah? Okay. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna try a few different streams here. This one we're gonna be doing a tier list, and in this tier list we're going to be ranking every single Fortnite season from worst to best. So, and if I finish this tier list pretty quickly, maybe I'll do another one, or maybe I'll play some Fortnite, actually play some Fortnite. Or maybe I'll play Getting Over It, because I haven't been doing that. I don't know. Why do you need an excuse? I don't know. Because I said I was gonna daily stream, like, when I got out of school and shit. I was like, I'm gonna daily stream every day. Um, and then I haven't done it, so, yeah. But we're back. We're back, kinda. I'll be live today, tomorrow, and Sunday, but then after Sunday, I won't be live till like Friday, cause I'll be camping for a while. I'll be camping for like almost a whole week straight, so I won't be live. However, I do plan to. I'm gonna take one of these days that I have, and I'm just gonna spend like a few hours just making a bunch of YouTube shorts, and then I'm gonna schedule the uploads um throughout the week, so that way I still have content coming out even though I'm not even like there. I think that'd be cool. A good way to get my channel going again. Um, but yeah, I need to get rid of that. Okay, so all right, let's begin. I didn't feel like it. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean, I'm being honest. Okay, so to start off with this tier list, I need to make it clear: season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4 are all seasons I didn't play. I didn't play these seasons whatsoever. Um, so yeah. Uh, so yeah. So anyway, I didn't play these 4 seasons. Fun fact: I didn't know what Fortnite was till like season 4. Like people was doing the floss and stuff like that, and I didn't know what that was from. You know, I didn't know that that was from Fortnite until I started playing Fortnite, which was like season 5. But yeah, I wish I got into Fortnite at the very beginning, but I didn't. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like I was still kind of a Minecraft person. I was like, I'll just chill with Minecraft. No point in playing other shit. Then I played Fortnite, and then yeah, here we are. I've got like, I don't know, 150 crown wins this season, and yeah, it's all good stuff. It's great. I'm amazing. But yeah, so yeah, these 4 seasons I didn't play. I wish I could rank them, but I actually can't because I don't have experience from playing them. All right, season 5, season 5. So with this season, I still wasn't 100% like fully, Fortnite. Oh, like I didn't play the game every day. I actually watched more Fortnite videos than I played the game. But my friend taught me how to play the game this season. I remember like my first ever Fortnite games. He would like, I'd be at his place and he'd be like, "Yo, tell me where to land. I don't know where to land. Make me." I'd be like, make me land somewhere that like isn't populated, where a lot of people don't go. So he'd mark like, I don't know, grandma's house or something on the chapter 1 map. It was good stuff. Fortnite videos were really, like, I don't know. I Even though I wasn't like totally like a Fortnite fanatic by then, I was like, I'm gonna. I don't know. I still had good memories from the season. Even though I don't have a ton experience with the season, the Kevin the Cube, the Thanos like all that stuff was really cool. I'm gonna have to play it safe since I didn't play it a ton. I have to put it A because it was good, good memories, all that stuff. It was good. So I think A is a safe spot to put season 5 at. All right, season 6. I kind of like didn't play the game for like a couple months, and then season 6 is when I started. Like the end of season 6 is when I started playing the game daily. So I think I started playing the game daily when Hot Marat was in the item shop, and it was a free emote. It was a free emote for the entire week. I think it was the first ever emote I got. I think I got like Regal Wave and stuff like a couple of the free pass rewards, but I never actually bought the battle pass. I didn't get the battle pass till season 7, but more on season 7 in a bit. It was good. Like again, a lot of people didn't really like the Fortnite mares. Like I was still, dipping my toe into Fortnite. Like I wasn't totally sold on Fortnite yet, but I started playing it every day at the end of season 6, like the final 2 weeks or whatever, and I was like, you know what, I dig this game. So I'm gonna have to. But I know a lot of people didn't like Fortnite mares, and they didn't like the husks and like all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put it at B. I was just I was there. I was there playing the game, but it's like I wasn't totally addicted to the game yet. So that's my thoughts on season 6. Like it was there. It was just meh. James, hello, hello, hello. Just tuned in. Hey, James. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing a Fortnite tier list, ranking every season on a tier list. All right. Now here's where we get to the juicy stuff. This is the juicy stuff. Season 7. Season 7 is shit. Season 7, what the fuck? Why is it not letting me okay. Season 7 is S. Season 7 is an easy S. This is one of the best seasons of all time. Now, the reason why it's one of the best seasons of all time is the Christmas vibes, just the well, I'll run down everything they added. They added the infantry rifle that season. They added planes, kind of a controversial item. A lot of people didn't like the planes, a lot of people did. I thought it was super fun just driving around the planes, getting from one place to another super quickly. You had like the little turret on the plane. I remember like yeah, this is when I started playing this is like the season I played like this is I think if it wasn't for this season, I wouldn't be obsessed with Fortnite right now. I played the game every day. I got the battle pass. I got tier 100. I I was loving the game. I was I started playing with my friends because like I played the game in season 5. Like season 5, I'd play it at like other people's places and like I'd watch a bunch of Fortnite videos. Season 6, I actually got the game and but I didn't know how the friending system worked. I don't know. My friends were just like I don't know. Like no one actually added me. I don't know why. Um, I'd be like, "What's your username?" And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go home and see my username." Like, bitch, you knew your username. Why didn't you tell me earlier? they knew their username. I don't know. It was whatever. The whole point is I didn't get to add any of my friends and stuff. I didn't actually start playing Fortnite with people until like season 7. But yeah, the Christmas event was awesome. 14 days of Fortnite it was called. It wasn't called Winterfest. Um it wasn't called Winterfest. It was called 14 days of Fortnite. So basically every day they had a free challenge, and when you get that challenge done, you get a free item. Um like a pickaxe, a backbling, a glider. Like it was simple, but it was just there's something special about it. Like I don't know. I feel like this was definitely just like even competitive Fortnite was like doing amazing. I don't know. What this was just life was good during season 7. Didn't you steal your mom's credit card to get the season 7 battle pass? True story, yes. But it's not because I was, you know, weird. I was actually gonna buy the battle pass with my own money, and the reason why I used my mom's credit card is because I had this Apple gift card, right? So basically, my dad died, and when I was looking when I got some of his belongings and stuff, he had an Apple gift card. It was $15, and I'm like, and I was playing Fortnite Mobile at the time. That's how I played Fortnite. I played Fortnite Mobile. So I was thinking, wait, so with this Apple gift card, I can get myself the battle pass, and actually I won't be a default any longer. I'll be actually be able to have skins. So I didn't know how to redeem things. I thought basically what happened is you entered in like, the email. Since my mom's Apple ID was on the email, I typed in the password or whatever, and I thought after that it would give me an option to use either like credit card or the gift card, and I'd pick the gift card, and I'd be able to redeem the gift card and get the battle pass for free. And that's not how it works. It just said purchase confirmed or purchase successful or whatever, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. I felt so bad, so I gave my mom the money. She was at the grocery store or something, so when she came back, I just gave her like 15 or $20 or something. I was like, you know what? Don't I was like, don't question it. I made an accidental purchase. I won't do it again. And well, yeah. I didn't do it again. I learned how to use the gift card, and then I got more V-Bucks, I think the next season or whatever. And yeah. I probably bought like some sort of skin or something with that gift card. Hello, Piper. Welcome to the stream. Not the worst thing you can do with your mom's credit card. That's well debatable. A lot of people, it's memed on. Like Fortnite's memed on for people use their mom's credit card to buy like battle passes and like skins and stuff. So the fact that I was one of those people makes me it haunts me to this day. But yeah, season 7 was goated. Awesome, amazing season. I This was just peak life for real. Um Not true, but it was life was good during season 7. Season 8, once again. Hold on. I can't fucking click this thing. There we go. Season 8, also S tier. I still don't know which is better, season 7 or season 8. I'm not sure. I've pondered about this my entire existence in like Fortnite and stuff. I don't know what's better, season 7 or season 8. They're both amazing in their own ways. Season 7, the vibes, the Christmas, the free rewards, just the um I don't know, like it was just I don't know, it was good. And then season 8, what did they add in season 8? They added pirate cannons, sunny steps, the volcano, can't say nothing about my about chapter one. My account wasn't born yet. Yeah, fair. Uh, what did they had the volcano, Sunny Steps, Lazy Lagoon, all well, Sunny Steps. A lot of people thought that place was mid. I actually think Sunny Steps was a very underrated location, and it was Sunny Steps was in the game in chapter three. It was an unnamed location. I thought it was amazing. Happy they brought it back. Sunny Steps is an underrated location. Volcano is also pretty cool. Um, it actually had a lot of loot like inside the volcano if you could, and sometimes people would like contest that spot like at the beginning of the season. Lazy Lagoon was cool. Actually, a lot of people forget like one of the hardest challenges in Fortnite history was deal damage of a pirate cannon. I remember so many people had problems with that. The only reason why I got it done is because I had like one of those defaults because back then defaults still existed. Defaults don't exist anymore in Fortnite, but back then defaults still did. So I remember I would like there was someone just like walking around. I don't think he knew how to run. So I'd get a cannon, and I killed him. I felt bad, but I had to get my challenge done. I need those battle stars because that's how the battle pass system worked back then. Um, Another thing they added in season 8 was the Avengers LTM, the Avengers Endgame LTM. It was like basically Team Rumble, but like different. So half the time you'd be that on the like the Thanos team, and you'd have like these mythic weapon blaster things that were so cool. And then the other half the time you could be the Avengers, and um you could get like Avengers mythics like Captain America's shield, um uh just like a weapon for every almost all the Avengers. It was sick. I played that so much when that was in the game. That was so much fun. Another thing is the season 8 battle pass was free if you did the season 7 overtime challenges, were like these challenges that came out at the end of the season. So if you did them all, you'd get the season 8 battle pass for free, and I did that. So that was so cool to start off the season. Just I get to save my V-bucks, and I just buy the battle pass for free because I did the overtime challenges. That was so cool. I wish they would do that more. But yeah. And then what else? What else did they do? Air Royale was like the LTM's I think were better this season. Like I remember the LTM's were sick. I started playing LTM's. Um, I don't know. I love season 8. A lot of when people think of season 7 versus season 8, people usually pick season 7 over season 8. I don't know what's better. I like them both equally. They're both amazing. But yeah, I could put this one here, put this one there. I could switch them to. They're the same. I love them both equally. But that's season 8. I'll move on now. Season 9. Season 9 is an interesting season. A lot of people have mixed responses to it. A lot of people hated it. The weapons were kind of wonky. It was a little chaotic. Like the combat shotguns sucked at the beginning of the season, then it became super overpowered at the end. Um, the pump getting taken out for like the first half of the season. Everyone hated that. Um, but for me, season 9, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me with this, but season 9, not C tier, my thing got released. Season 9 is better than season 7 and season 8. It's gonna go into S plus tier. Season 9 is my favorite Fortnite season ever. It's my favorite Fortnite season ever. Nothing is going to be better than season 9 for me. Well, there's one season that's very close, but I'll get onto that later. There's one other season on here that will be S plus, but I'll get into that later. Season 9, Fort Bites. Fort Bites, it's like the challenges were sick. The challenges were the most unique. I remember every day they would add a fort bite, and you'd have to like go around with a certain skin, do like a stupid emote to get like a fort bite. And then when you get that fort bite, it would like I think there was this puzzle, right? Like the challenges were sick back in like season 9. They had a puzzle thing where each fort bite it'd give you a piece of the puzzle, and if you can beat the whole, like if you completed the puzzle, it would sort of reveal what was going to happen at the end of the season with the live event. There was a live event with the mech versus monster. That was, a lot of people think that's the best live event ever. And it sort of revealed that like before, like it was, some people are like, some Fortnite leakers were able to get their hands on the finished product of the loading screen. They were able to like um uh I guess tell everyone that um the mech versus monster event was about to happen, because at the end it was like Bunker Jonesy was this battle pass skin. He was at the cave or whatever. He was at some sort of cave. That's what the loading screen is, and that's what the fort bites each day gave you, like a piece of the puzzle. The finished product was Bunker Jonesy pointing at the mech versus monster thing, and the cave was all the different Fortnite events that had happened and all the different pieces of the Fortnite lore at that time. It was all around, and at the middle of the cave, that would be where all of the Fortnite events had like linked up to. Everything had been built up to that moment with the mech versus the monster. It was amazing. Neo Tilted was added that season. A lot of people think Neo Tilted was mid. I loved Neo Tilted. Mega Mall, uh, Retail Row turned into Mega Mall. It was amazing. I love that place. I think that was probably my favorite, one of my favorite locations of all time. They added Pressure Plant, which was pretty cool. Good mobility. Um, the Battle Pass, Season Nine's Battle Pass is one of my favorites of all time. It was just, it was amazing. Um, I don't know, and then I liked how chaotic the loot pool was. They had like the airstrikes, combat shock, and pump shock, and later. Um, the summer event, 14 days of summer. This was an event was interesting because every day during the summer event they would unvault a weapon for one day only, and they with what was I gonna say? Yeah, they yeah, every single day they would unvault a weapon for that day, and at the end of the day they would vault it and add a new weapon in. So they'd unvault so many different guns every like within that 14 days or whatever. It was so cool. Get to Because I wasn't a huge creative person. Never really played creative. That's another thing that season 7 added. Season 7 added creative, but I was never a huge creative person until probably chapter 3, when they started adding like XP into creative, where you can actually level up pretty good in creative, and then that's when I started playing creative. But um, since I was never huge onto creative, I never really got to try out some of the old weapons that I missed, and I never got to fool around with. But that was cool with the 14 days of summer. Like, Fortnite doesn't care about their summer events anymore. Fortnite just did a summer event, and it was dog shit. They didn't add anything. They just unvaulted a bunch of things from previously. They added a interesting well, not they just added a couple little sprayed paints on like next to a waterfall, and they called that a new location. This summer event was the worst. This summer event was arguably the best. I wish they did that, like, where you'd unvault a weapon every single day. That was so cool. I wish they'd do that. It was just, I don't know. Season 9 was so good. If I could go back to any of these seasons, I wouldn't even go back to the OG seasons and play those. I'd go back to season 9 every time. Every time. Season 9 goated season. Uh, do you believe Fortnite ended 3 times? I personally think it's gonna end a fourth time. Yeah, because Fortnite ended in Season X, Chapter 2, Season 8, and Chapter 3, Season 4, and I'm assuming that when Fortnite ends their fourth chapter and goes into Chapter 5, they're gonna end the game again, put us in like a day, like in a 1 day or 2 day downtime, like they always do, and I'll be, I'll be okay. I won't be okay. I'll be mentally insane for those 2 days that Fortnite isn't online. But I'll figure out something. One of the seasons of all time. Oh yeah, you have a crush on Neo Tilted? What? Devin, I don't have a crush on Neo Tilted. I have a crush on the pulse rifle from Chapter 4, Season 2. And I have a crush on the Cobra DMR. Get it right. Trying to remember when the fuck I played. It was definitely before the Avengers stuff, and Zero Build, of course. Building was the reason I didn't stick with it. Right, yeah. Well, Zero Build exists now. That's probably the only reason why I'm still. I feel like if building the way how sweats and stuff have just gotten like how Fortnite players have gotten so sweaty in building, I think I probably wouldn't be playing the game. I think I'd still play the game, but I wouldn't play it as much as I am right now if building was still a thing, or like the only thing that you could do. You kept landing at that plant place that replaced Butterbarn until it permanently and when it was permanently neo tilted, you landed there almost every game. True, but that was because I love neo tilted. It reminded me of the good times. GJ says sup. Oh, you're back. GJ's back. He's back from his dad's. Even GJ, remember I don't know names or Caleb or whatever. He just messaged me on Discord. He noticed you before I did. Welcome back. How have you been? It's been 4 weeks, or it's been like almost a month. How are you? How are you doing? I know, right? The live event was so good. The live event was good. In season 9, it was. I had so much fun watching that. I remember when kids were going crazy when the end happened. Yeah, I remember Fortnite servers are down for like 3 days. That was the longest Fortnite had gone down for. Everyone was freaking out. Like, I think there was like one clip where this kid actually broke his TV because like he was mad that he couldn't play Fortnite. The funniest shit. I don't remember what I played those 3 days that Fortnite wasn't that was offline, but more on that later because we're about to talk about Season X. I'm about to have to install Fortnite when I get bored of Borderlands. Oh, yeah, right, you're playing Borderlands. That's true. Not to alarm you, but I'm not exactly back yet. Okay. Okay. So I'm assuming you can't be in the stream long, like maybe only an hour or whatever. But yeah, you return this week. Oh, okay. Hang in there then, GJ. Sunday. Okay. You'll be you'll be back soon. Hope you had a decent time, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're about to go into Season X. Season X, everyone hated this season. Let's be honest. The mechs were dog shit. Like not like it made the game dog shit. It was noob friendly. Like I was a noob this time. I wasn't a big builder, and okay, yeah, because I played Fortnite Mobile, so obviously I wasn't gonna be building and shit. But I didn't even use the mechs. I didn't agree with the mechs, even though I bet I would have won more games um if I used them. It's just I don't know. It was dog shit. But if you compare Season X to some of the seasons that we have currently or like have had in the future, it's not it's not horrible. I know a couple weeks when there was a couple weeks left of Chapter 1 in Season X, they got rid of the mechs and they added Gotham City, which is cool. There were cool parts about Season X, I will give it. Like every week they would change a POI. They'd bring like an old POI back, or they'd bring an old POI back with a twist. So like Tilted Town, no building. This was the first like the first time they implemented like a no building thing. It didn't work in Season X though because the mechs, and then I don't like it how you could build in all the map and then just one location you couldn't build. I think that was kind of meh. Like I don't know, I didn't like that. But then they replaced Tilted Town with Gotham City later. That was sick. I loved Gotham City. It was basically Tilted Towers, but like with like a Batman vibe to it, and you could like get these Batman mythics. It was so cool. They had like Starry Suburbs. There was another location that was in the game. They brought back Retail Row, but with zombies. A lot of people didn't like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Like there were cool parts of a Season X. I have to admit, but the mechs ruined it for a lot of people. So I'm gonna have to put Season X at C. Well, I'm at the YMCA currently. Definitely has been better than the last visit, that's for sure. Oh, that's nice. Because we're going to sing it for the YMCA. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not singing that shit, Devin. Yeah, my dad signed me up for it, but frankly, I'm enjoying it. Oh, that's nice. I remember like a few weeks or 2 weeks ago or whatever, you updated me on like how you were doing. Wait, hold on, BRB. But yeah, I would definitely say the best part about Season X was the live event. The live event where Fortnite had shut down their servers. That was and how the world was taken by storm that Fortnite wasn't online for a few days. That was the coolest thing ever. That like a game not being online for that long had like literally impacted the world kinda. That was kind of insane. I that was probably the end first ever time Fortnite ended, so chapter 1 end event. That one was one of my favorite live events of all time. I'd say maybe like top 2, like maybe my second favorite or third favorite live event of all time. It was really good. But with that being said, that's chapter 1. That's chapter 1. Now we go into chapter 2. Chapter 2 and chapter 2 I used to hate on chapter 2 so much, but at the end of the day, chapter 2 had some good seasons. It had a few good seasons. I would say most of the seasons were either meh or absolute garbage, but it wasn't exactly horrible. It'd be horrible if I didn't like any of the seasons, but it was okay. Um, it I gotta give credit when credit was due. But yeah, we're gonna start off with chapter 2, season 1. Chapter 2, season 1 started off chapter 2 with a bang. The loot pool went from being super chaotic in season X and season 9 to being simple. It was very basic. I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't want it to be basic forever though, but it kind of ended up that way. Oh, well, not it didn't end up that way, but it was like that way for the whole season. They had like your Scar. They had the I think the FAMAS, and they had like a pistol. And then you had like an SMG. Like they had like one or two guns of each, um, I guess weapon category. And then they had like grenades, and then the bandage bazooka. That was kind of cool. I like the bandage bazooka. Um, it started off really cool. The game felt fresh. It felt like a brand new game. Like the transition from chapter 1 to chapter 2 was insane. It didn't feel like the same game, but there were downsides to chapter 2, season 1. The graphics in at least early chapter 2 felt like very like I didn't like it. The graphics in chapter 2 were like I guess they made it better throughout chapter 2, but when chapter 2 started, I didn't like the graphics. I didn't get a Fortnite vibe from early chapter 2 graphics. It was I don't know. It felt like like a I don't know. Minecraft graphics maybe. I don't know. It was weird. Another thing, I think the elephant in the room about chapter 2 season 1 is how long that season was. It went from October to February. October 2019 to February of 2020. That's like the longest season ever. That was crazy. Chapter 2 season 1 F tier. Nah, I can't put it in F tier. I can't put it in B tier higher though. I'm going to put Chapter 2 Season 1 in C tier. I'm putting it in C tier because like there are worse seasons. There's worse seasons, but it's not horrible. Like if you compare Chapter 2 Season 1 to other Chapter 2 seasons, I would much rather play Season 1. Another cool part about Chapter 2 Season 1 was the winter event. I love the winter event. It was sick. Um what was it? That was when they introduced like Crackshot's cabin. You could get a free gift from the Crackshot's cabin every day. That was sick. I love that. That was cool as hell. Um, but yeah, Chapter 2 Season 1 C tier. I mean, it was a boring season. There was like no content. They added like nothing throughout the season. They added like the harpoon gun and then the winter event and then that's it. Like very boring, but at the same time it wasn't it wasn't the worst. I ha- I I have to put it in. I can't put it in F tier. I'm sorry. It yeah. All right. Chapter 2 Season 2 S plus. Currently, the only season we have an S plus is season 9, but that was my plan from the start. Chapter 2 season 2 S plus. This season was one of my favorites. Season 2 and season 9 are my favorite seasons of all time. I loved Chapter 2 season 2. This when I think of Chapter 2 and like its pros and all the good stuff about Chapter 2, I think about this season. Agency, Shark, Grotto, Yacht, and the Rig were five. There were 5 new locations they added in Chapter 2 Season 2. Those 5 locations, they had each had a mythic boss, and then later there was a box factory, like a small box factory that got turned into Caddy Corner in Chapter 2 Season 3. But that box factory had Meowscles with his head, the mythic AK. The Yacht had Deadpool with the dual pistols, dual revolvers, I think it was called. And they had Sky, my main skin, my main girl, and my main skin in Fortnite, Sky from that season. The Shark, she had, she was the best, my favorite of all the bosses in Chapter 2 Season 2. Mythic, um, she had a mythic Scar, and she had a mythic Grappler, and the Mythic Grappler felt like the OG Grappler when it first came out because it had unlimited uses, and then the Scar did more damage and it shot faster, which was the Mythic Scar was broken. I loved it. Then you had Midas of the Drum Gun, awesome, loved it so much. It was great. Um, Nothing bad to say about that season whatsoever. It was a bit long. It was a bit of a longer season. I think it was the second longest or third longest season of all time. But they added content. They added stuff throughout that season. They added things. They changed the locations from when like the vaults. They added vaults, the key cards. I think TNTina had like a mythic boom bow. I thought that one was kind of mid. Um Probably the most mid out of all the mythic weapons, but it was still cool. Like I still picked it up on assault and shit. Um I don't know. I wish I this happened when Fortnite went into, lockdown. The world went to lockdown, but everyone was able. The Epic Games employees were still able to pump out an amazing season. They had Spy Games. Spy Games was my favorite LTM of all time. It was kind of like the father of augments, because you know how in Chapter 4 they had augments, where it's like throughout the game you can get augments. Spy Games was the first time they implemented something like that. They added like sort of like augmenty kind of things in the LTMs. I love them. You could customize your loadout. You could like get it was so cool. I like a lot of people forget about spy games because LTMs are kind of forgettable now because now there's creative and stuff and people make their own creative games. But and Fortnite doesn't make LTMs anymore. But when they did, Chapter 2 Season 2's LTMs were sick. A lot of people forgot about that, but I will die on the fact that Chapter 2 Season 2's LTMs are amazing. Then there was 2 live events. They had the Travis Scott event, my second favorite live event of all time. I think the Chapter One event was my third favorite. Second favorite was the Travis Scott event. First favorite, my number one favorite. We'll get into that later. And then the and then later they added the Doomsday event, also a sick live event. I'd probably say that live event was my maybe fourth favorite live event ish. I love the Doomsday event. I loved how it I feel like the Fortnite lore kind of got confusing after season 9, but it started to make sense after chapter 2 season 2 again. Like it was it was it the I would say after chapter 2 season 2 with that live event, the lore started to get interesting in the game. Nowadays we have the lore makes no fucking sense. I don't understand what's going on with the lore. Hopefully it'll make more sense at the end of chapter 4, but I don't know. I feel like Fortnite doesn't care about their lore anymore, and that sucks. I remember when I used the harpoon gun to win my first match. Bro, really simping for Sky? Shut. Let me cook. What's better, Chapter 1 Season 9 or Chapter 2 Season 2? I said earlier that Season 9 was my favorite season. I don't know. I think just like Season 7 and Season 8, they're equal. I think they're equal. Um, I would say out of currently what we have right now, out of the seasons we've listed so far, I would say it's Season X, then Chapter 2 Season 1, then Season 6, then Season 5, then these two, then these two. Because I don't think Chapter 2 Season 2 is better than Season 9, but I don't think Season 9 is better than Chapter 2 Season 2. I think they're equal. But yeah, I don't know, all around a good season. I'd totally go back to the season if I could. Amazing, amazing season. It made, like, you know, I was kind of depressed during COVID, like during peak lockdown, like 2020 and stuff. But that season made me like every time I'd get on and play this game during the season, I felt good. It was good. It was good times. Chapter two, season three's A tier. See, this one's a toughie for me. I don't know, cause like at the moment, I'm gonna put Chapter 2 Season 3 in A tier, but I might bring it down to B tier. I don't I don't know. I'll make up my mind later. I'll see like what once I've gone through all these seasons and I've seen like what we've done, I'll change my mind maybe and I'll put it down or keep it at A. But for now I'm gonna put it at A. Chapter 2 Season 3 was like the son or kid or whatever of Chapter 2 Season 2. They took good parts about Chapter 2 Season 2 and they implemented them into Chapter 2 Season 3. The summer vibes were really good. I love the mythic weapons. The mythic weapons were a little bit more balanced this season. Let's be honest. They were a bit broken in Chapter 2 Season 2. They were a bit more balanced in Chapter 2 Season 3, which in some ways it kind of took out the fun of the mythic weapons, but at the same time, they still had a ton of mythic weapons, and a lot of them were really cool. The Jules drum gun, they kept the drum gun in the game in Chapter 2 Season 3. It wasn't as good as the one in Chapter 2 Season 2. The one in Chapter 2 Season 2 was broken. Um, but the one in Chapter 2 Season 3 was. I think it was still good. I think it was still good. Um, it did like a little less damage, and the fire rate was significantly slower. But I don't know. Whenever I got it, I still picked it up, and I still demolished people with it. It was still fun. And then they had the Jules grappler gun, where it's like a grappler, but it deploys your glider every time. So in other ways, it's better than the grappler because you get to travel farther in a faster time. But at the same time, it doesn't mean you can really rush fights like that because you're vulnerable when you're gliding around with the gun. Um, I liked it though. It was good. And then they had the bottomless chug jug, so the mythic chug jug, that was really really cool. I wish they'd bring that back. Then they had the mythic AUG or the mythic burst AR. That one was sick. They changed the burst AR that season. It used to shoot 3 bullets per burst. Now it shoots 2, and it's stayed that way since Chapter 2 Season 3. The map flooded that season, No, wait, I'm forgetting another couple mythics. Caddy Corner had the mythic charge shotgun. The charge shotgun was a hit or miss for a lot of people. I like it, and I still do. The mythic charge shotguns, mythic charge shotgun was amazing, and then also the mythic shockwave launcher was sick. That was the mythic shockwave launchers what originally got me into using shockwaves and stuff. I'm for the people that play with me on a daily basis, I'm kind of known for using shockwaves, and sometimes I'll push fights with them and knock my teammates off hills and stuff because I'm like not paying attention to what my teammates are doing. I love the shockwave launcher, and I love the weapons in Chapter Season 3. Um, they the map flooded that season, so it felt like a new map that it because the map played different. Then they added cars later into that season. They added the flare gun. They added like firefly jars. Chapter 2 season 2 was the introduction of like your buildings going on fire. Now you can throw fireflies. You can throw like when you explode stuff. Certain buildings light up on fire like wooden structures, and that was not a thing before Chapter 2 season 3. I think overall Chapter 2 season 3 was a solid season. It definitely wasn't as good as Chapter 2 Season 2. Like, it couldn't match those same vibes, but it still did a good job. Um, what else happened that season? Fortnite got taken off the App Store, so after Chapter 2 Season 3, I switched over to Xbox. Um, but yeah, overall, good season. I yeah, I like that season. It was solid. What else? Charge SMG's better than the Charge Shotgun. That is the most L. That is the most L take on Fortnite ever. Well, no. The most L take is Chapter 2 Season 6 being a good season, but we'll get onto that later. Charge SMG sucks, Devin. Shut up. Your opinion doesn't count here. Chapter 2 Season 4. You guys are going to hate me with this. A lot of people say Chapter 2 Season 4 was a good season. A lot of people do. A lot of people think that Chapter 2 Season 4 was a good season. They think it's one of the best seasons of Chapter 2. Some people say it's the best season of all time. But this is where my opinions are going to take a bit of a turn, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with them. To me, Chapter 2 Season 4 was F. Chapter 2 Season 4 was F. Now, why is that? Why is chapter 2 why like James says here that chapter season 4 is S plus. I 100% disagree with that. In my opinion, I mean, I you're entitled to your own opinion, but except for Devin saying the charge SMG is better than the charge shotgun, he's not entitled to his own opinion of that. But chapter 2 season 4 unsubbing, okay, cool. See you later, James. Um chapter 2 season 4 was F. Why was it F? Very simple. It didn't feel like Fortnite whatsoever. It felt like I was playing a different game. Like I'd get on, I'd the battle pass being all Marvel. I didn't like that. Where's the original skins? I don't like that at all. Like I don't mind there being one or two collab skins in the battle pass. I don't mind that. But a whole battle pass with no original skins. That Fortnite's known for their original skins and how cool they can make their outfits. Fortnite makes the best cosmetics for the price that it is. A lot of people say that Fortnite a lot of people don't like Fortnite, but they like the cosmetics and they think that cosmetics they get the best value out of cosmetics in Fortnite because I don't know, it's just but I don't know. I didn't like that the whole thing was Marvel. I didn't like that at all. And then the map. I didn't like Stark Industry was mid. A lot of people liked it. They liked the Iron Man stuff. It didn't feel like Fortnite. They had like a think about this, right? So This is the chapter 2 map, right? It's like this flat, not flat landscape, but there's some hills, but for the most part it's flat, right? And then Stark Industries and that entire chunk of the map, they flew that entire chunk of the map like this. There was like, this is the map. This was Stark Industries. It was like they put a whole ass fucking cereal bowl, an oversized cereal bowl on top of the chapter 2 map. And it destroyed Frenzy Farm, and it was like it created this huge I don't know, like you had to take a zip line to get up there. If you guys remember, it was so Doom's Domain. They took out Pleasant Park with Doom's Domain, basically the same thing, but and then the mythics were kind of cool, but I don't know. It didn't feel like I was playing Fortnite. I don't know. The live event was sick though. The Galactus event. I might change my opinion on Chapter 2 Season 4, depending on how the rest of this tier list goes. I might put it in C tier, but for now, I'm gonna put it in F tier. I I didn't have fun with this season. It didn't feel like Fortnite. It didn't give that Fortnite energy that I feel when I play this game. It felt like I was playing a different game, and I couldn't like play more than an hour at a time. I'd play an hour and I'd be like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go play Rocket League because Rocket League went free to play, and Fortnite was doing huge collaborations of Rocket League. So I was playing Rocket League more than I was playing Fortnite. Rocket League was kind of what I played around this time. Like I played the Marvel season. Like I got tier 100. I've never ever since season 7, I've gotten to tier 100 every single season. But I think I got to like level 200 something this season. Like I didn't get all the battle pass rewards because I think the max battle pass reward was Rainbow Wolverine, and Rainbow Wolverine was level 220. I didn't get that. I got like level 205. So I wasn't able to get all the rewards, sadly. Hi, Fugo. Welcome to the stream. But Iron Man, how dare you? I'm sorry. I think this season was an L in my opinion. Like if you liked, I know a lot of people think like here, like awesome season. Woo! It didn't give that energy, that Fortnite energy to me. I couldn't. I hated this season. It is what it is. The live event made it. The live event was probably the best part about the season. I love the live event. It was amazing. Um, I actually skipped school so I could watch the live event because the live event happened during class. I had to skip like the last couple periods of class so that way I could go home and I could watch this live event. Was it worth it? Totally. I'd go back and do it again. Your armpits are hella hairy. I don't have much to contribute to the conversation, but it's an observation. Oh my god, there's no way you're looking at my arm. Ain't no way that's what you're observing. Fuck. Chapter 2, Season 5. This season is interesting. This season is an interesting season for sure. I don't know, like, this season was... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Chapter 2, Season 5. This one's hard, because this season started off being... Fortnite's live event hype it was unreal, no pun intended. Oh my god, unreal. Yeah, it was good. Chapter 2, Season 5. Alright, let's continue. This season, I'm gonna put it C tier. It started off really good, and then it was like meh. It was like, I don't know. Like, this is when the introduction of exotic weapons. They had like sand all over the map, which was kind of cool. You could like sand tunnel. They had, what else did they have? Um, but yeah, they had a bunch of exotic weapons. I didn't like the content they added throughout the season. They had like nothing but exotic weapons. I don't know, like the season, it wasn't hitting for me. Like it was okay. Like I enjoyed it more than the Marvel season though, so I'll have to give it that. I don't want to say too much about that season. It was just it was meh. I was listening to. Hey, bro, I love Chapter 2 Season 8. Most people didn't like it, but I loved everything. I'll get into Chapter Season 8. I think I'll put it at like a B or something like that. I liked it. I liked Chapter Season 8, but I didn't like it a ton. Like, I wasn't obsessed with it, so I'd put it in B tier. Chapter 2 Season 6, F. F. Easy F. Fuck. Yeah, it's an easy F tier. Um, Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, so Chapter 2 Season 6 is an F tier for me. I don't want to go too much into it. Chapter Season 6 was F. They had Primal Season. I hated the vibe of it. They added the wildlife and stuff this season. It was okay, but like I don't know, the raptors were annoying because you had to tame them with meat. You couldn't ride the animals back then. Well, so the only way you could tame them was by giving them meat, and then as they're creeping up to the meat, you interact with them, and that's how you tame them. Um, Crafting weapons. The crafting system was dog shit. At least at the beginning. I liked it more in Chapter 2 Season 7, Chapter 2 Season 8. But in Chapter 2 Season 6, it was horrible. You had to spend like half the game breaking cars so you could get a pump shotgun. You could craft your makeshift shotgun to a pump shotgun. And if you wanted a primal shotgun, which was broken at the start of the season, you'd have to kill a bunch of animals and get a bunch of bones. It was so stupid. I fucking hated this season. There was nothing good about the season. The bows were cool. I like the bows, like all the different bows. This is the worst season of all time. Chapter 2 Season 6, worst season of all time. Chapter 2 Season 6, don't play. Nah, but the voting boards. Yeah, the voting boards were cool in Chapter 2 Season 8. I that was cool. I remember doing live streams where I'd get like hundreds of views with that within like the VOD. The VOD got like hundreds of views from just looking at that shit. Like I'd do live streams. I'd just stare at the voting board for like 2 hours, 3 hours. It was amazing. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Chapter Season 6. I'm done. Chapter 2 Season 7, A tier. Chapter 2 Season 7 is an A tier for me. Um, I liked it. It was good. They had two live events this season. Operation Skyfire, which was amazing, and then um um Operation Skyfire was amazing. That one was like we learned about Kevin the Cube. Kevin the Cube had different clones, and then there was uh what else? The Ariana Grande concert was sick. I liked the Ariana Grande concert a lot. I watched that with my friends. That was cool. Wasn't as good as the Travis Scott concert, but it was still good. Um, I love the alien ships. You could go up on the alien ship. It was like a mini game that you could play mid game, and if you did really well in that mini game, you could get put in a vault and get gold loot. If you did decent, you'd get like purple or blue loot, and then if you did trash, you could get like green or gray loot. But it was good. I landed those ships like almost every game. The aliens are sick. I love the alien weapons. The pulse rifle was cool. The blaster, the ray gun was cool. The rail gun was cool. The weapons were sick. I love the high tech. I love the theme. The aliens. The summer event was pretty cool. I like the summer event. Yeah, I loved when you did that. That was your peak. Yeah, I pulled some good views that time during that time. That was nice. Tame them with meat doesn't sound like a feature that belongs in a family-friendly game. Jesus Christ. Cluck skin at W, to be honest. I never used the Cluck skin. I don't think I used that skin once. I hated how bulky it was. Um, but yeah, Chapter Season 7 was cool. Ariana Grande concert while using Rick skin was terrifying. Yeah, because I remember, like, during one part of the event, it would, like, you'd get put in a tunnel, and it would show, like, all the different live events, and in the middle, it would show the skin that you were currently wearing. So if you're using Rick, it would be like I think it would be like Rick didn't have like pupils or something. Like it was glitched. It was amazing. I loved it. This season was solid. This season was solid. I yeah, summer event was cool. They had like the cosmic summer. Yeah, I liked it. Chapter 2 season 8 B tier. B tier, it's alien ship crashed from Operation Skyfire. There were tons of like crashed POIs. They didn't add many locations, which was kind of mid. The pyramid was mid. It was cool, like cause of the lore, I guess. I loved how you could like bounce on like the little floor that they had there. That was cool. There wasn't a lot of loot there. The voting boards are awesome. That's probably my favorite part of the season. You could like go around and donate your gold to unvault a weapon. That was sick. I loved that. I don't know. There's nothing really much to say about Chapter 2 Season 8. Like, it was there. I enjoyed it. Um, I loved how it. I wish they did it with this season where they took the community's decisions with gold to unvault a gun. So it was good. It was like I liked it. Um, the live event was my favorite live event of all time. Chapter 2 Season 8 finale, Chapter 2 finale live event, watching the stupid Chapter 2 map. I hated the Chapter 2 map except for Chapter 2 Season 2. Watching that thing flip was so satisfying. I loved that. The Foundation revealing himself as the Rock was amazing. Um, and when Chapter 2 ended, better times for Fortnite lied ahead. When Chapter 2 ended, it was the start of like something really good. Good season, but it was a good season. But chapter 3 was much better. Chapter 3, Season 1, S tier. I don't need to go much into it. They had the Spidey Mythics. The winter event was sick. They brought back Crackshot's Cabin, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Tom Holland. They had map changes. The map was covered in, well, most of it was covered in snow, and then it melted, and then it revealed Tilted Towers coming back, and then they had the Covert Cavern. They had the Rocks Foundation's MK7, awesome gun, amazing season. I loved it. Um, yeah, good season. And Spider-Man mythics are probably my favorite mythic weapons of all time. I loved it. Um, and then they brought him back in Chapter 4, Season 2, which was cool. Hold on. But yeah, Chapter 3, Season 1, one of my favorite seasons of all time. I I loved this season. This felt like peak Fortnite all over again. I I don't want to go too much into it since I have someone on Fortnite that wants to play with me right now, so I'm just trying to breeze through the rest of these seasons. But yeah, this season was amazing. Map changes, they added weekly items again. It felt like Chapter 1 Fortnite all over again. Fun fact, the Chapter 3 map is actually the Chapter 1 map but reskinned. You had Sunny Steps in the top right corner of the map. It was unnamed, but it was Sunny Steps. And then the Daily Bugle was inside of a volcano, and that volcano was the same place that the volcano in Season 8 was in. Tilted Towers was in the same exact location that it was in Chapter 1. Greasy Grove, same location that it was in Chapter 1. Shifty Shafts was also on the Chapter 1 map, but it moved a little bit. It was below Tilted, but in the Chapter 3 map it was above Tilted. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, for the most part, Chapter 3 was to the Chapter 1 map, but reskinned and kind of a little bit like reimagined. I love that. Chapter 3 was awesome. And they started off with a bang. Chapter 3 Season 2 is a B tier. This is the worst season of Chapter 3. I liked it. I didn't like the ships. They had these little ships. Um the blimps or whatever they were called. I didn't like that. Everyone camped on them and I got beamed for no fucking reason. They had the drum shotgun, which was, well, the drum shotgun. They added tons of mythic weapons that season though, so that was kind of cool. Um, they and then they had the collision live event. The collision live event was cool. I liked that season. It wasn't the best live event, but it was still good. I had a blast watching that, watching the mech come back, be like different colors. It was like you were actually kind of like you got to like destroy mechs and all these different things that were on the map. I like the approach that they did with that live event. It was really really cool. Um, Chapter 3 season 2 was good. Chapter 2 season 8 event, yeah, pretty much. The current season's D tier. It's not, there is no D tier right now. I'd probably say this current season's F. F tier or C tier. I'm probably gonna have to put an F tier. Not horrible, but not good. I'm gonna have to put an F. I don't like the season, the current season. But yeah, chapter 3 season 2, it was solid. The live event was solid. Um, the meta was kind of annoying. I didn't like, and then I didn't like how people camped on the blimps. That was annoying too. The mobility was kind of nice though. Chapter 3 season 3, A tier. The reality tree was goated. Reality Falls is one of my favorite locations of all time. The reality saplings were cool. Um, the I loved how every few weeks they would change up a location with the reality tree. Then, like Devin said earlier in the stream, Neo Tilt, they removed Butter Barn and they made it like Neo Tilted or like futuristic. That was sick. They changed Logjam Lumberyard into um Logjam Woodworks, I think it was called. Or no, Logjam Junction, and then they changed the Daily Bugle into Lazy Lagoon. They brought back Lazy Lagoon. That was kind of sick. Um, Grapple Glove was cool. I love the reality saplings and being able to choose your like get like loot, good loot at the start of each game was sick. The mythic weapons were sick that you get from the reality tree. You get different mythic weapons depending on where you planted your reality tree, and you get to use it like once every couple days. It was cool. It was a nice approach. I wish they did it again. I loved the reality tree. That was sick. Chapter 3 season 3 F tier. Nah, I like this season. It was sick. I don't know. I like this season. The summer event was kind of mid though. Like they added that the ice cream was new, and then like I like the fireworks and like the little mini live events that they did at the side of the map. That was kind of cool. I don't know though. Like this season was, it obviously wasn't the best, but I liked it. Chapter 3 season 4, also A tier. I have to put this season also at A tier. Um, this season, what did they add this season? The chrome weapons were amazing. I love the chrome blobs. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I love how you could phase through the walls with it. The chrome weapons, Evo chrome weapons are cool. You just think about it. It felt like Apex Legends. You do damage and level up your stuff. You could level up your shotgun the more damage you did to it and level up your AR. That I love that. I wish they brought that back in current Fortnite. I loved it. It felt like it gave a reason for people not to camp that season. You could just push people, and there was more of a reward for pushing and getting high kills with those weapons. I loved it. Mythic boss was amazing. Mythic uh Chrome AR, the Mythic, well, I guess what was it? The Evo Chrome Burst AR. One of my favorite ARs of all time. And they had the live event chapter 3 season 4 was horrible. Worst live event of all time. That kind of sucked. It's a horrible way to end chapter 3, which was such a good chapter in my opinion. I loved chapter 3. Um my second favorite chapter of all time. It's chapter 1, then chapter 3, then probably chapter 4, and then chapter 2, or maybe chapter 2 then chapter 4, because I don't know. Depends on how next season goes, but currently I'd probably have to say chapter 4 is slightly better than chapter 2. But chapter 3 was awesome, and I love this season. Chapter 3, season 4, B tier, the live event. Yeah, true. Top 3 mythics of all time. Chapter 3, season 3 is A tier because they also added the mythic charge SMG. Oh my god. Dude. Never mind, Chapter 3, Season 3 A tier, the roller coaster, saplings, variety. Yeah, I forgot about that. The roller coaster and Rave Cave, that was so sick. They ruined Rave Cave after that because they got rid of the ballers, but when the ballers were in the game, the Rave Cave was awesome. I loved Rave Cave. Thanks for reminding me how good it was. Yeah, exactly. Harold was an L villain. Harold was an L was a good boss, as in like the mythic weapon, but in terms of the lore, L villain. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, chapter 3 season 4 A tier. Chapter 4 season 1. This is the beginning of chapter 4. I'm going to have to put this season at C tier. Hear me out with this one. A lot of people like chapter 4 season 1. I'd probably say most people would put this season at like B tier, A tier. This one's a C tier for me. It started off good, but the Christmas event was basically just everything that they added in chapter 3 season 1. They just brought it back in chapter 4 season 1. They didn't add anything new. They brought back the Christmas stuff and the Crackshot's cabin. That was cool. I like that. Um but it was just they could have added more to it, since the fact that they just brought back the old stuff made it feel just so rushed. I hated that they brought back. Oh yeah, Chapter 3 Season 3 also had the Goku stuff, like the Dragon Ball Z event. That was sick. I like that. But and then they had the Kami Kameha, but which was nice. But what was worse than the Kami Kameha and more annoying was the Deku Smash, and that was in Chapter 4 Season 1. I hated the Deku Smash because the Deku Smash one shot headshot anyone that it came in contact with. I hated it so much. Shockwave Hammer was mid. I didn't like it. It was annoying. It was, I don't know, like it was, I don't know. It was, the meta was annoying with the hammers and the Deku Smash. Other than that though, I enjoyed it. There were good parts about Chapter 4 Season 1. The map felt fresh. I loved the dub shotgun versus soaring sprints glitch. You could just fly in the map. I did that all the time. The augments were cool as hell. I loved the augments. I feel like the augments in Chapter 4 Season 1 were the best. Um, but yeah. Chapter 4 Season 2, S tier. I'm gonna go with S tier. This season was last season was goated. Grind rails, Mega City. Um, I love the content that they added each update. I love the mobility, awesome mobility. They brought back the Spidey mythics. They added ODM gear, the blades. All those stuff were cool mobility, but it wasn't annoying like the Shockwave Hammer was. Um, you didn't mean to. I don't. You're trying to see his channel. Oh shit. Figo, don't time out people like that. Well, just try not to time people out like that for no reason. Um, I like this season, man. Like a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I liked them. I liked Mega City. I love the vibe. All the locations they added last season were awesome. I have to put this season at S tier. I loved last season. Last season was awesome. And then this season's this season's F. This season's F. This season's F. I don't like it. I don't like. I hate the season. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the theme. I don't like the forest. I don't like the weapons. I don't like all that stuff. I don't like it. That's it. I'm done. This is my tier list. These 4 seasons I didn't play. This season I don't like. These 3 seasons I don't like. These 4 seasons I also don't like, but they had good parts. This season was I. These 3 seasons were I. They were cool. I dig them. These 5 seasons were awesome. These 4 seasons were even better. These 2 seasons are peak Fortnite. That's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is my tier list. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another stream. I might do another tier list. I might like rank all the weapons, like all the Fortnite weapons of all time. That'd be kind of cool to do. But yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hate this season. I want this season gone. I want to play the new season like right away. This season sucks. Um, but yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it, or if you think something's different, feel free to yell at me in the comments about like why you like this season more than the other seasons, and why you think the season was lower or higher. I don't know. Tell me maybe why you agreed with some of these seasons. I don't know. This is my tier list. Hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Rank the battle passes. Yeah, maybe I'll do a battle pass tier list next. Like maybe I might do another stream later today. I might do another tier list. But yeah, the skins in it. I could do the skins too. I'd be down to do that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys.